What is going on, vegan food explorers? We are here at Sainsbury's for another Veganuary explore mission, and I've got some very surprising finds in my local Sainsbury's. So here we go. Look at the size of the vegan section. I absolutely love it. We got the big branding up here for Richmond. Good times. Let the good times roll. Look at that. We got sausages, bacon, all vegan goodness, meat-free made easy, absolutely wicked. Sainsbury's already have a pretty decent vegan section, so we're going to be looking at the brand new items, but then also peppering in some of the really awesome items that you may not know are in Sainsbury's. So we're starting off with Squeaky Bean, brand new tofu slices, red pepper and tomato. These look nice, actually, really nice. Love that little bagel picture there. Very delicious. I've also noticed across here it is 3 for 2 on everything, which is a bit weird. It makes sense for things like this. This is delicious. This applewood smoked ham style slices, new improved recipe, makes sense, but it's a bit confusing for some of the later things. Don't think you'd want 3 of them. We will come to that. So just checking out some of the really cool stuff here. As you can see, we've got the smoked salmon, £3.25. That is a lot more expensive than the Aldi smoked salmon. Watch out for a review coming up. But this Squeaky Bean is really good. Absolutely nails it. I've had it with bagels, with a bit of cream cheese. It is delicious. Then we go down here. I have not seen these before. These looked wicked. Squeaky Bean crispy bacon style strips. They look stunning, to be honest. Really good. High protein, high fiber. Also, shockingly to me, ready to eat, which I thought was pretty cool. Looking at them, and you can sprinkle them on a dish, or you can actually eat them ready to eat, which I thought was absolutely insane. Chuck them in the microwave, I thought was very interesting. Now we get to the This Isn't brand, which has had, if you haven't seen it, their new rebrand is pretty awesome, to be honest. I really like it. And we've got the This Isn't bacon rashers, which, although they haven't changed, they're not new and they haven't got a new recipe, the branding, I think, it just pops on the shelf. Really nice. Really stands out very well. If you're vegan, it stands out. If you're new to the space, don't really know what you're looking for, it really massively stands out compared to the others. Then you've got your lardons, just all sorts of different vegan bacons here, 100% plant-based. And yeah, they got that little window so you can see it when it's on the shelf. Top tier for me, top tier. They've kind of gone to the next level. I was a bit dubious. I was like, why are they changing it? But I love it. You've got the 83% less saturated fat than pork on there, and a little flash there. It just really is great. Great taste award as well. That is pretty good. My personal favorite is the regular bacon of theirs. Still not so 100% in my opinion on that other bacon, but love the standard and the lardons. Then we go on to this, which I had not seen before. This isn't roast chicken and stuffing. This is what I was talking about. I'm not sure you'd want 3 for 2 on this. I think 1 would be plenty, but it's a bargain if you can get 3 for 2. But yeah, look at this. Then it's got this with a garlic and herb melt, which I thought was really interesting. Just on the top there. Looks good, to be honest. I guess it's got the roasting tin. £6.35. It's pretty big, though. It is pretty big, and it is quite an innovative food there. I've never actually had that. I've had almost all of the This Isn't foods, but will be trying that. Then we came down to here. This launched at the end of last year, but I've only seen it in Sainsbury's so far. But it's this Happy, I love the little character, the Happy brand, and this is plant-based breaded shrimpy, which is really cool name. Vegan, no added preservatives. The batter on it looks blooming good, doesn't it? Or the breaded outer looks really good. These, though, caught my eye the easiest. No breaded, no batter, nothing to hide. Just these kind of raw shrimp style vegan shrimp. Super tasty. New recipe already, which I thought was really impressive. Already, I like the look as well. Almost looks like they've been grilled on there as well. These, yeah, really impressive. It's kind of that new area of vegan seafood that's really kind of starting to get a bit of traction, I see it. Then we go to here. We've got the tofu coat. I'm a big fan of the tofu coat. I love the colours, love the typeface, love the products as well. Soy and ginger tempeh marinated pieces, new, again, 3 for 2, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pieces in a soy, ginger and chili marinade. Yeah, I love it. I love it. They got this big ad here. Fast food, the tofu naked company. What I really love about tofu company is they do the XL tofu packs, which are massive. Really, really good if you know you're doing batch cooking and things like that. Just makes it a lot easier. Yeah, then they've got the lightly spiced pieces. Then this vegan katsu, really, really cool. I mean, no one loved the Wagamama vegan katsu, but now you can make a really cool version at home. I thought these look decent. Obviously, Tofu Co is an own brand, so it isn't an own brand. It's a brand, so it's a bit more expensive. But I think the flavour is really, really nice of the tofu products. I do like the new Cauldron rebrand, but reminds me a bit of the tofu company, if I'm honest. Would make more sense if they kept them separate just to make people less confused. There's that massive 3 for 2 splash banner on the side. Yeah, on chilled and frozen meat free if you have the Nectar card, which is quite nice actually. You know, Sainsbury's are in a bit of a weird position because they have a massive vegan section anyway. So, you know, doing Veganuary, they're not going to double it, like maybe Lidl and Aldi are having this huge influx of vegan products, but Sainsbury's already have a decent one, so it's more refining it, and I like that angle of doing an offer across all of the chilled and the frozen. Yeah, it makes it a bit more competitive. Then we go here. This shelf again, there's so many shelves, it is unbelievable actually. I remember when this was just one very singular shelf in the corner, but it's really, really amazing. So this isn't chicken shawarma. Again, the packaging is on point. Love it's half over it, so you can see all of the shawarma here. This would be awesome, you know, wrapped up into a pita bread or something like that. Could be really, really, really great. Again, packaging on point, really stands out on the shelf very, very well. I really wanted to pick these pizzas up because although they're not brand new, they are new. They're not brand new for Veganuary. They launched at the end of last year. But Meatless Farm ham and mushroom sourdough pizza, handmade with love apparently. Again, packaging's really quality. It's got that cut out there so you can actually see the real pizza inside it. Yeah, really, really cool. Plant-based. Yeah. My only criticism here, because they do look awesome, is the price. £5 is very, very expensive in my opinion for a pizza. But they're obviously going after that very premium market, and at least there's options out there, and the packaging really does do the job. I enjoyed the pizza, but my personal opinion is I wouldn't pay £5 again for it. So I'm waiting till they're on offer and then I will snap them up because I love the brand. Before we get out of the chilled section, I saw this. I was like, oh, why have they got vegetarian stuff in here? But this is vegan. This is the cheesy cauliflower pie with broccoli and a creamy sauce. Vegan, homemeal tasty pastry. I love the branding on this again. Really pops out. And Clive's Pies, they're one of my favourite pie brands. You know, they're so good to just have in the fridge. Pop it out for a midweek meal. It's so easy and so warming, you know, especially in the winter and autumn. Really, really good option. These were really interesting from Cauldron. We've got these veggie bakes, which are pumpkin and caramelized onion. I'm a sucker for anything caramelized onion. Really, really, really love caramelized onion. Also, you can see in the background, there are a lot of people milling around in this section, actually. I was really excited to see all different demographics, ages, which is really cool. Then this, I've been on the lookout for this. This is the jalapeno flavor plant-based patties from the OGs, the Beyond Burgers, the big dogs. And these must be really interesting for people when it becomes barbecue season. Maybe not at the moment, but when the weather starts warming up, this would add a bit of flair and panache to your vegan barbecue. I definitely will be picking those up. Then I was going to the other section. I saw this. I just stopped off in the vegan dairy section. Flora smoked garlic, which is a limited edition. I don't know if you can see. This is 125 grams, so it's like a little dinky vegan butter there. Look at the difference in size. But I thought that's a really cool product actually. £1 for a bit of specialist cooking there. Add some real flavour to, you know, a whole wide amount of dishes. Stopped off again in the vegan dairy section, and this is the Alpo section, and I had been waiting for these yogurts for absolutely years. They are my absolute favourite vegan yogurt. They got 15 grams of protein in them. They're really delicious. The texture is the best. Love that. I'll be back recycling material there. I saw this next to all the Alpo bits was this Nush protein, which for 4.9 grams of protein per 100 grams is quite impressive actually for this kind of product. And I love that the vegan dairy is taking up the protein mantle against the non-vegan dairy products. Love it. Also saw this, the mullet corner plant-based. I've had the chocolate one, but this was which was the strawberry and pomegranate, I think it is. It's kind of got the, the puree, which I thought was really, really cool. I love these ones. Reviewed these, check the video out on the channel. But crunchy chocolate balls, really, really good. Mullet, very impressive there. Again, another pack with protein, strawberry, raspberry yogurt from Alpro. This time a Greek style. I'm loving that they've got all the different bases of the different types of vegan dairy covered. Again, these are very on trend. The gut health, all about your gut health, things like that. But having the plant-based ones, just adding a plant-based skew of these is so awesome. It just means that when you're coming in and you're interested in trying vegan diet, things like that, you have a lot of choice for what you want. Stopped in my tracks here because I'd never actually seen this in the wild. The Laughing Cow, plant-based almond spread original. These are the triangles. Man, I remember these from my childhood. Really, really remember these. And now the cow can be laughing because it is plant-based. Also, all of this vegan dairy is mixed in with the dairy in this section, which I thought was really interesting. And, the branding is on point. Absolutely on point. It stands out, but in a good way, a lot of it. Really different branding, different styles, different flavors as well, which I thought was impressive. For example, you've got this boursin, which is the garlic and herb, which for nectar for £2, not too shabby, in my opinion. But on the end of this aisle is the vegan milks. And these are the chilled ones. So we've got the UHT in another section, but amazing array. I love these. You've got the semi and the whole in these small little small 500ml portion sizes, which for me is a game changer, absolute game changer. It's a total win-win. They said it themselves, but it's so right. So you can have this, great for offices if maybe, obviously not everyone is drinking the oat milk, but also for if you go on holiday, staying with friends, really, really good. I am loving this Califia. The reason why I'm picking this up is because it is on offer for £1.50, which for a branded barista milk is pretty decent. And I can say I have now got a milk frother, which will be coming to a video very, very soon. This is really, really good at frothing up that milk. Also, just while we're in here, we're now going to the ambient section. You've got these 4 fruity hot cross buns. Yes, it's January, but that does not mean that we cannot enjoy hot cross buns now. I will not hear a word against eating hot cross buns in January, especially not when they're vegan and they taste as good as those. Bought them and they're delicious. This as well, Hellmann's plant-based mayo is not new, but the wording of plant-based mayo is new. It used to be called vegan mayo, but they've changed it to plant-based mayo. Really interesting strategic move there, and I'm all for it, to be honest. It sounds good, it looks good, why not? Then we're in the frozen section. Here we go. We've got these, which are the Beyond Burger smash patties, which are ready to smash, which does make me a bit confused because I don't know why you couldn't smash regular patties, but I love the diversification. Why not? Also, just wanted to show you here, just the array of products here. They've got loads of different this isn't frozen items like the chicken, the sausages, and I often find that these are cheaper because they're frozen. So if you don't need them to be chilled, that kind of vibe, then it's well worth going to the frozen section. No sausage rolls, competing with Lidl here because these are £1.19 for 4, which is decent, very, very decent price. Again, we've got the Plant Pioneers brand with this lasagna. Plant Pioneers. They've just got a solid range now. I remember about a year ago they were making everything, but they seem to really have focused and doubled down on a core set of products. But these doesn't mean they're not making any more new products. These are new, no chicken breasts. Does look a bit dry in my opinion in the picture, but Plant Pioneers, really good value, really, really good value. And if you're shopping in Sainsbury's and you still want to make sure you're hitting to a price point, then Plant Pioneers is a good place to start to hit the prices, lower prices, and start competing, with the Lidls and Audis in the world. Which brings me on to this, Ultimate Plant Burgers. Aldi do have a burger which is called Ultimate No Beef Burger. So I thought that was an interesting one. And you know what they're saying with the Ultimate Burger, it's that thick, juicy, kind of pioneered by the Beyond Burgers of the world, but I was pretty impressed with these, pretty impressed. Per burger, 14 grams of protein. Again, I know we keep going on about protein, but it is such a good selling point against the non-vegan versions, and it's something all people always ask. So we are now in the freeform section, but I'm actually focusing on this chocolate section, which I thought was really amazing actually. And Rhythm 108 is one of my favorite vegan brands. I actually had to clear this up to make new shelves to bring these forward. So doing as someone in the comments, a very good vegan food explorer called shelf activism, which I love, and bringing everything forward, such a good shout. But the Rhythm 108 products, they are made in Switzerland, and they say by chocolatiers, which it just sounds so good. Chocolate orange again here. These are really, really small, but they're just such good little treats. £1.20. I bought this creamy coconut one on the way home. Took one bite, I was like, I had another bite. It is 10 out of 10. It is so good. It is really, really delicious. As a snack, a sweet treat, it's 10 out of 10, honestly. It is so good. Even though it's coconut, it is not really like a Bounty, that kind of style. It's so different. It's kind of its own thing. It's a really thin, luxurious chocolate texture, but delicious with the coconut inside. Also, I've never seen these. I've seen the Galaxy Vegan Organic and the crumble cookie, but I've seen these parts next to it here. I've not seen them before. This is a dairy-free hazelnut praline. I think because it's gluten-free, maybe I've missed it, but I think this is really interesting. And Galaxy definitely pushing the boat out here with some different options. This one, again, is dairy-free, salted caramel, gluten-free, which, my word, look at that. That looks awesome. And the packaging as well. It's kind of got this matte effect, I think, which looks really luxurious. This one, again, is a dairy-free fruit and nut. So we now got vegan fruit and nuts from Galaxy, of all people. So I think Sainsbury's are absolutely smashing vegan offerings in general, and definitely Veganuary.